Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Well, okay, I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stage. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue, and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small, when that's from Cali. Game time. Game time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Santa Clara. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing is Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get about 5.
He's done within the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Purdy. The man that is Jordan Watkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Rangers.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And he's in! Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll throw first play with Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
We'll go play action now with Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Michael Williams gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
Third and less than a yard.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll start on the ground with James. And this will wind up a Niners first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. We'll go play action. Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he is out of bounds. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, Jordan Kittle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guendo. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Moody's extra point is good, and the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. McLeod now to return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Another run here for Robinson. He'll manage to get to the 33. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Penix on third down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it, keep possession for his team.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, Penix. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Penix on third and long. That caught by Davis. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
At their own 14-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Into the hands of Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Purdy now on second down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run it right here, and it's James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples now, and those two things are on point.
And he will get into the end zone. Jordan James, touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. To the right, that's Penix. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Penix on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Penix. To the goal line and in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Atlanta.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 21, Falcons 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Still a little time. final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he knocked out at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Purdy now on second down. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Third down. Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Brings us second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 19 seconds. Here we go. Set.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Open man is Davis. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On first down, right back to Robinson. To the 20. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big run by Robinson. A gain of 48.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nick Bosa in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
Hawk 70. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Let's go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
On third and goal, it's Penix. This is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying right here with James. He's going to have a Niners first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Pull it forward for maybe a yard. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Watch out.
Now Purdy. They set up the screen to James. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
brought down.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it's coming after the catch. It's second down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
He was brought down by Jason Kennard. A gain of a yard brings up third and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get it fresh to the downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Penix. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
49ers.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. They'll bring this up to the 22. Luke O'Rourke there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Get set, get set. 22, watch out.
On play Here's Purdy. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down. Here's Purdy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And third down coming up.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's complete to Smith. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 3. They'll go again with Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That's complete. He's got it to London. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Atlanta.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And here's Bijan. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
For the Falcons field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Strong. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He's got it at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So,
And he will score! Game on! Jordan James! Touchdown! 49ers! He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Next to score, Falcons 31, 49ers 28.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A return coming from the 14. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. at their own 47-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
48. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd down. Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Get set. Get set.
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Now the play clock winding down, a whistle, and perhaps a false start. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.